My girlfriend announced over dinner, "I'm starting an OnlyFans page. It's my body, my choice, and you will support me." I calmly replied, "Of course." Then I sent screenshots of her profile to her ultra-conservative parents and her employer. Both of them called her during her first live stream. Ashley told me this news on an ordinary evening while I was making dinner. There was a determination in her eyes, one that had appeared after spending time with her friend, Jessica, who promoted ideas of financial independence through such platforms. Ashley stated that this was not up for discussion and expected me to protest. But I just smiled and said, "I absolutely agree." Inside, however, something had switched. I realized that the Ashley I had built future plans with was gone, having succumbed to someone else's worldview. My support took a different form. I decided to help her realize the full consequences of her choice. First, I studied her environment. Her parents, David and Mary, were people of strict rules and traditional views. Her employer, Mr. Harrison, ran a real estate agency with a spotless reputation, which had a strict code of conduct. I found their contacts and prepared letters. Then I reviewed our finances. I lowered the limit on her credit card and transferred the bulk of my income to my personal account, leaving only the necessary minimum in our joint account. When she noticed the changes, I explained that as an entrepreneur, she should invest in her own business. Her launch was accompanied by the purchase of expensive equipment and revealing outfits. She was immersing herself more and more in this world, encouraged by Jessica, who whispered that Ashley would soon be able to leave her boring boyfriend. On the day of her first stream, I sent the prepared letters to her parents and her boss, attaching screenshots of the profile. Then I went to a friend's place, turning my phone on silent. The reaction was not long in coming. First, there were calls from Jessica, then angry messages from Ashley herself. Her stream was interrupted by calls from her parents, and then from Mr. Harrison, who informed her of her suspension from work. Ashley went to stay with Jessica, leaving a note full of accusations. Her father called me, not in anger, but in confusion. Later, Ashley was fired, and Jessica, who came over screaming, could not answer my question about whether she was prepared to financially support her friend. Then Ashley and Jessica created an online fundraiser, distorting the truth and portraying me as a tyrant. In response, I anonymously sent a prayer request to their church, attaching evidence of the situation. This caused a wave of discussion in their community, and soon the fundraiser was taken down. Her father contacted me again, this time asking what it would take to make it all stop. I replied that I just wanted to be left alone and for the defamation to cease. A few days later, Ashley came to collect her things with her parents. As a final word, she said, "I hope you're happy." I answered, "I didn't do this, Ashley. This was your choice. I just allowed you to see its consequences." She left. I remained in the quiet apartment, poured a whiskey, and for the first time in a long while, felt a sense of peace. She got her choice, and I got my life back.